Get ready for July 2023. Exciting PlayStation games coming your way. Become a mind-breaking operative and invade the twisted subconscious of a notorious enemy of state. Wreak havoc on the enemy's mind by combining deadly weaponry and transformative telekinetic abilities. Dual-wield and combine your powers to overcome formidable defenses and delve deeper into a hostile mindscape. Visceral, fast-paced, and visually explosive, Synapse is a never-before-seen experience created exclusively for PlayStation VR 2. Synapse is coming on July 4. Set in a creepy and melancholic world, GYLT is an eerie story mixing fantasy and reality in a surrealist place where your nightmares become reality. Hide from terrible creatures or confront them as you find your way through the challenges of this wicked world. GYLT is coming on July 6.
Don't be afraid!
Scarf is an exciting adventure that combines the lyricism of a walking simulator with a 3D platform game, offering an allegorical journey through 3 beautiful worlds: the meadow, the desert, and the mountain. These places are filled with mystery, and you must uncover their secrets at any cost. Scarf is set to release on July 6. Gimmick follows the story of a small green yokai named Yumitaro who's mistaken as a toy and then given as a birthday present to a young girl. One night, the girl gets kidnapped by her other toys who are jealous of Yumitaro and brings her to the land of Gimmick. Your quest is to maneuver through a variety of levels and use your special star-shooting power to defeat enemies and save the day. Gimmick Special Edition will be available on July 6. The intertwining fates of 3 figures in Zamoria will be decided in this climactic chapter of the Legend of Heroes series. Dive into refined tactical combat with new features such as United Front and discover new allies and challenges within the halls of the true Reverie corridor. The Legend of Heroes Trails into Reverie is coming on 7 July. Embark on a journey of brotherhood and redemption in the Valiant, a squad-based RTS set in 13th century Europe and the Middle East. Command and level up your medieval knights as you fight through an epic single-player campaign, then take your skills online in both cooperative and competitive multiplayer modes. The Valiant will officially arrive on PS5 on July 11, 2023. Oxenfree 2 Lost Signals is the mind-bending follow-up to the critically acclaimed narrative adventure game Oxenfree from Night School Studio. Play it as a standalone story or dive deeper by playing the original. It's up to you. As you play, you'll shape every step of the story through your choices. How you choose to deal with the supernatural events at hand will forever alter the future. Oxenfree 2 Lost Signals is coming on July 12. Ed Zero takes place in Edo-era Japan, but millions of zombies have raided the isolated country. Enter this world as a samurai, sumo wrestler, or ninja to slaughter the massive horde of undead. Strengthen your character by gathering items and skills in unique dungeons. Everything is randomly generated each time you play. No run is the same. Ed Zero Zombie Uprising will arrive on PlayStation 5 on July 13. At the Royal Academy of Magic, Marie is failing in her attempts to study alchemy. One day, she is given an Atelier by her professor as part of a special graduation exam. In order to graduate, Marie must complete an item that will impress her professor. But first, Marie must strive to improve her alchemy skills, collect ingredients, and earn money to hire adventurers and buy recipes and utensils. Atelier Marie Remake is coming on July 13. Exoprimal is an online team-based action game that pits humanity's cutting-edge exosuit technology against history's most ferocious beasts, dinosaurs. Exosuits are grouped into different roles, and players will pilot these exosuits to hold firm against overwhelming dinosaur swarms in online-only team-based action game modes. Exoprimal is coming on July 14, 2023. Cross Tales is a tactical SRPG with a huge volume in which two stories intersect. A war between the two peoples will evolve through the interference of an ominous third power. Train your friends, challenge the stages, and lead your army to victory. This is a multi-ending, full-length SRPG that allows you to follow the story from two different perspectives. The dog and cat versions have completely different characters and strategies. Cross Tales is coming on July 20.
Engage a little.
Immortals of Aveum is a single-player magic shooter that tells the story of Jack as he joins an elite order of battle mages to save a world on the edge of abyss. With legions of soldiers on both sides of the ever war, he must uncover the mysteries of Aveum's troubled past if there's any hope for saving its future. Master 3 forces of magic and unleash spells with deadly skill in a game that defies FPS conventions. Immortals of Aveum is coming on July 20. In Nobunaga's Ambition Awakening, players are supported by faithful retainers who act on their own judgment. The Dominion system will allow you to obtain and grant territory to retainers. In return, retainers who are given the land will dedicate themselves to the development of the clan. Divvy up and parcel out the beautifully detailed Warring States Japan as you like, and make it prosper. Over 2,200 officers will be included, the greatest number in the series. Come together with highly individualistic retainers and move history. Awakening is coming on July 20, 2023. In this electric 2D platformer, help Mr. Run and Jump defeat the terrifying Void and collect all the power gems from the realms of color. Joined by his trusty pal Leap the dog, the duo must venture through a dazzling and dangerous world, dodging countless enemies and conquering hundreds of fierce platforming challenges to save the day. Mr. Run and Jump will be available on July 25, 2023. It's the early 1990s, and nuclear war has devastated New York City, leaving its citizens to fight for survival as riots and crime engulf the streets. The city has been overtaken by criminal gangs who terrorize its ruins as they fight for total dominance. Unwilling to endure these conditions any longer, young Billy and Jimmy Lee take it upon themselves to drive the gangs out of their city. Double Driving Gaiden: Rise of the Dragons is coming on July 27. Experience the exciting universe of the Expanse like never before in Telltale's latest adventure, the Expanse, a Telltale series. Follow Karaji, who reprises her role as Kamina Drummer, and explore the dangerous and uncharted edges of the belt aboard the Artemis. From scavenging wrecked ships in a Zerog environment, to surviving a mutiny, to combating fearsome pirates, you make the difficult choices and reveal Kamina Drummer's resolve in this latest Telltale adventure. A Telltale series, Episode 1, is coming on July 27. Rise of the Triad takes players back to an era when shooters were elegant in their simplicity and filled with balls-to-the-wall ferocious action. Brought into the modern era courtesy of Night Dive's famous Kex engine, the Ludicrous edition features 4K visuals, increased field of vision, 60 frames per second of bullets and explosions, an enchanted baseball bat, cloud saves, achievements, and multiplayer support. Rise of the Triad Ludicrous edition is set to be released on July 31st. Thank you for joining us as we explore the upcoming PlayStation games for July 2023. If you found this video helpful, please show your support by giving it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, so you don't miss out on future updates and game releases. Until next time, happy gaming!